Should you take a sabbatical, travel the world, or should you further your studies by taking a master's program when you're burnt out at work and you want a break? These are my thoughts. I would go for the first option, hands down, because often when you're burnt out from work, you need clarity, you need to reset your nervous system, you need to give your mind and body a break. It's real. You're not being lazy when you decide to care for yourself and care for this physical vessel that you're living in. When you go for your further studies, you might be jumping into a big commitment and come out at the end of it and still not knowing if that's something you really want. And that's probably the reason why you're burnt out in the first place. You might not be doing something that you're truly passionate about. Going for a master's program or furthering your studies at a traditional university is immensely costly. It's going to cost you between $50,000 to $100,000 conservatively, because you need to pay for your tuition fees, your flights, your accommodation, that's expensive, and just your daily expenses. You're going to burn through your savings. Taking a sabbatical, on the other hand, is not going to cost even half as much or 1/3 as much if you plan your finances properly. I think you can easily survive on 15 to 20K a year, all expenses included, if you don't pick Switzerland as your destination of travel, for example. And what that's going to give you is a local way of life. When you slow down, not travel from place to place just to check the list of tourist places to visit, but really slow down, talk to the locals, live with them, help them out. That's what I do anyways. And then understanding that there are different ways of looking at life. That also resets your nervous system. It gives you a bit more clarity when you have a broader perspective, because the broader your perspective, the more options you have. So I'm 100% for taking a sabbatical. There's nothing to feel guilty about. If you do feel guilty or very unsettled because you feel like you're wasting money, not putting it to good use, I want to tell you it's very normal. It's very normal to feel this way. You are not alone. But just be willing to open up to a different set of possibilities other than requiring yourself to be productive and beating yourself into achieving and producing all the time.